Hello again. Welcome back to your Wikipedia assignment. This week we are focusing on week 8. So as always, we're going to start from our dashboard. We're going to go down to the history of sociological theory, click on our timeline, and click week 8. So this week we are moving our work to Wikipedia. So now that we've improved our drafts based on the peer review that we received, it's time to start moving our work into the live main space. Great, so again, the resource here is the Editing Wikipedia PDF. It's the same one that's been throughout these modules, and they want you to reference page 13. So you can click on that, go through page 13 in your own time, and we're going to go through this module together. So first step, so we're going to review how to add content to our existing article. We are going to ignore creating a new article. No one will be doing that, and how to move a page. So adding content to an existing article. So we have been adding content to an existing article, and we need to start merging our edits with the article that's already published on Wikipedia. So first, you should be engaging in the article's talk page with the changes that you intended to make. We worked on this in one of the first modules when we were going over talk pages. So have another look at that. There may be some users who have commented on the changes that you're intending to make, and please consider those. So I'll show you what that might look like. We're going to go to My Articles. We're going to go to the article itself here, and we're going to go to the talk page. So, for example, remember down here from one of the first modules, this was the students' editing plans. So say that you have left your editing plans on the talk page, come back here because someone may have commented on what they thought about your plans or some suggestions. Excuse me. Also look through the other, if there's anything else on the talk page. Maybe you were thinking of adding something and you can see that it was removed already for some reason. So have another look at the talk page here. And please remember, never copy and paste your draft over the entire article. Instead, you're going to edit small sections at a time, replacing only the content that you have changed in some way. Also, you're going to make many small edits instead of one big edit. So you're going to save each time. You're going to save time, and you're going to be leaving small little editing summaries. So never replace more than 1 to 2 sentences without saving and leaving an edit summary. This helps track the changes that have been made in Wikipedia, and say if there's 1 or 2 changes that need to be altered, it's far easier to alter 1 to 2 changes at a time than many changes in one go. And we're going to go over this, don't worry. So here's how to move our drafted content into your article. So open your sandbox in edit mode. So we're going to go to our home. We're going to scroll down to My Articles, and we're going to click on Sandbox Draft. Okay. So say that I've rewritten the lead section, say for example. So we're going to go back here. Select the portion you want to move to the live article. So let's say where am I? We'll go here. Let's say I've written a new lead section. So I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to copy that first. We're going to open the original article in edit mode and add the content into the article. So we're going to open the original. So this is my original. Remember, I had it open, and we're going to click edit. And we would delete this. Sorry, I didn't want to delete all the way up to definitions. We're going to delete this, and we're going to add our changes, okay? So, my mouse is everywhere. It's all right. See, again, fiddle around with it. It's okay. We haven't clicked publish changes. You're not going to break anything. So say I'm going to copy and paste this lead article that I've been editing in my sandbox. Say it was here. I'm going to copy and paste it here. I'm everywhere. I'm going to copy and paste it here, and then I'm going to click Publish Changes. And again, I'm going to give a summary of the changes that I've done. So add an edit summary that says it was copied from your sandbox. So say copied from the sandbox and click Publish Changes. And you can also include a link to your sandbox. So my sandbox, for example, is my username, which is my full name, slash social theory. So you can add it like this, double bracket, user colon, your username slash sandbox, double brackets in the edit summary. And you're going to repeat this process for the other parts that you've been working on. So that was the lead. If I had an article body change, for example, say I'd copy and pasted this ancient section, okay, from here, and I had edited it, and now I'm going to put it back in. I would go over here, and I would replace this paragraph, say, if I had made some changes to it. So you would make some changes. Obviously, it's not going to be that. And then again, you're going to publish changes. You're going to link to your username. And you're going to make sure when you're all finished with your edits that the lead section, this new lead section, reflects the content that you've added. So you're definitely going to be editing the lead section for sure as you add content to the body of the article. You're going to copy edit the article to ensure your additions mesh well, and then again are reflected in the lead. So once you've gotten the hang of the editing, you can make additional changes in the article as you go on. So I'm not going to save these changes, obviously, but you will. You're going to publish the page, you're going to save changes here. But I'm going to refresh and get out of here so I don't, we're going to leave the page. We're going to make sure that we didn't break it. And we're going to go back to the article. Leave page. Yeah, you can see that it's just fine now. I didn't save those edits, so make sure that you're saving your edits. And then when you want to see what they look like, you can go back to the article and it should reflect the changes that you've made. So we are not creating a new article. Nobody in this class is creating a new article, so you can just completely ignore this. Breeze on by. Don't need it. You have to go through the quiz, so just find the one that looks most like a good Wikipedia article. Name, so family structure in the United States. There we go. Okay. We're not doing a new article. We're not moving a page. Ignore, 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 ignore. Okay, perfect. So your page is now live on Wikipedia. Your edits are now live on Wikipedia. So this is referring to if you've done a new article. We're not doing that, but now your edits are live. So other Wikipedians might stop by and give it a look, ask questions, make suggestions. And don't panic. This is the Wikipedia process. Everything that you do to this article will always be accessible to me and to Dr. Dickinson. So don't worry about protecting your page from other editors. If something gets deleted or changed by another editor, don't go and retaliate and put it back in right away. See the reasons why it was changed or why they took it out and communicate with those users. This is part of the process. So did you get patrolled? Sometimes new articles will get patrolled. We're not doing that, so we can skip this. But here we go. This might happen. So my work was removed. Don't worry. So again, Dr. Dickinson and myself, we have access to your work regardless of whether it stays on Wikipedia. So we can see the changes that you've made on our teacher dashboard, even if it gets edited on the live article. So don't panic. If your work is removed by another editor, it's your responsibility to have a dialogue with that editor about why the work was removed. Do not add anything back until you understand why it was removed and how you can fix it. And then if you do add work that was removed, that without going over why it was removed, this will be seen as an edit war, and your account can actually be blocked from editing Wikipedia in the future. So be mindful of those edits. This is a really good exercise in having a constructive dialogue about your work. Take it as such, not a personal attack. And then that's it. So good job on moving your article, on moving those edits to your article. We're that little bit closer to the end of the assignment. And then if you want a thrill, you can do a web search for your article topic in a few weeks, and you can be surprised what you find. For more step-by-step instructions, again, this editing Wikipedia PDF, page 13, will give you steps as well. And if you want, you can submit feedback. It's not required. Oops. And then you're going to click done. We're going to go back to our timeline. We're on week 8. See, we're almost done. And that's it for this week. So start moving your work out of the sandbox onto the live page. It's okay. If you have any questions, again, please get in touch with me or the Get Help button here. I look forward to seeing your work, and good luck.